Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about 2022 Skoda Kodiaq 132TSI Sportline review, first Australian drive. If you are interested in this topic, please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. Let's get into the video. The Skoda Kodiaq was a breakthrough model in 2017, kicking off a mini wave of SUVs that finally launched the Czech brand into the consciousness of Australian families. The large 7-seater SUV has installed itself as the third most popular Skoda since its local arrival in 2017, sitting behind the smaller Kamiq and Karoq SUVs. Their combined sales accounted for more than 60% of record sales in 2021. It remains well down the list in a congested large SUV segment populated by popular models, including the Hyundai Santa Fe, Kia Sorento, Mazda CX-8, Toyota Kluger, and its Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace relative. But the 2018 Wheels Car of the Year finalist comes back into the spotlight with a 2022 facelift. Styling revisions are most obvious at the front. The moustache grille adopts a hexagon shape, the headlights are narrower and incorporate new LED lamps, there's a new bonnet, and there's a wider central air intake for the lower bumper. Changes at the rear include an extended roof spoiler, new LED taillights, and the Skoda badge is dropped to follow the trend for capital letters spaced across the tailgate. A three-tier range carries over for the Skoda Kodiaq, comprising the entry-level style, mid-range Sportline, and range-topping RS. Prices have crept up for the Style and Sportline, which are now $52,990 and $57,990, respectively. The RS's drive-away price drops by $1,000 to $74,990. All variants gain features in addition to the cosmetic changes. For the Sportline 4x4, this review focuses on. These include matrix LED headlights, scrolling dynamic rear indicators, luggage nets, and Skoda logo welcome lights. Key goodies over the base style include the special headlights mentioned above plus an electric driver's seat, 20-inch Vega alloy wheels, Alcantara leather sports seats, sports steering wheel with paddles, driving modes, cornering fog lights, and a customizable performance monitor. Our test car was laden with options: panoramic sunroof and ventilated leather seats, tech pack, luxury pack, and graphite gray metallic paint. Both option packs are good value, though we would be most tempted by the tech pack that bundles enticing features including adaptive dampers, Canton audio system, hands-free tailgate operation, and off-road driving assistance. Beyond the use of black for the side mirrors, roof rails, window frames, grille and Skoda wording on the tailgate, the Sportline label lives up to its name by embellishing the Kodiaq's cabin with sporty finishes. These include Alcantara door panel inserts and plastics that imitate carbon fiber. Soft plastics are applied to both mid and upper levels to further boost the perception of quality. Switchgear tactility is mixed, though. The climate control dials, for example, don't feel particularly special. The knurled thumb scrollers on the steering wheel do. A 9.2-inch central touchscreen presents sharp graphics, fast response and an intuitive menu system. Navigation is incorporated, and there's an option to feature a map on the digital driver display. This display also offers a variety of layouts. The 12-speaker Canton audio is superb and includes plenty of sound control options. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto permit a cable-free cabin, and there's a phone charging tray along with 2 USB-C ports and a 12V socket. Skoda has a deserved reputation for practical interiors, and the Kodiaq remains on point with excellent all-round storage. There are twin glove boxes, long door pockets with enlarged sections for drinks bottles, a removable mini rubbish bin in the driver's door pocket, and the center console cubby features a removable organizer that includes cup holders. The Kodiaq's rear doors open wide to allow easy entry. As with the front doors, they also feature clever rubber edge protector strips that help protect the paintwork of the Skoda, as well as other cars, in tight parking spaces. If the third row isn't in use and the second row bench is pushed all the way back, there's ample knee space for adults. Foot space is generous regardless, and there's plenty of head clearance even with the optional panoramic sunroof fitted. The bench cushion has good depth and the seatback angle can be adjusted. Storage follows the trend from up front. The flock door pockets are wider and feature an angled floor to help keep various items in place. Both seatbacks have pouches and a center armrest includes 3 cup holders. As our test car included the luxury pack, the outboard seats came with a heating function as well as dedicated climate control for the second row. The Sportline misses out on the tablet holder standard on the base style. The Skoda Kodiaq is one of the smallest large SUVs on the market. Measuring 4,697 mm nose to tail, it's about the same length as a Tesla Model 3. Or less than 10 centimeters longer than a Toyota RAV4. As with its key competitors and unlike those models, the Kodiaq squeezes a third row of seats into its interior. Those 2 rearmost seats aren't ideal for adults, and expect a prod from a cane or a slap from a handbag if you suggest grandpa or grandma sit there. Teenagers will probably whinge too. Rivals such as Sorento and CX-8 provide anchor points behind the third row seats. In the Kia's case, it conveniently incorporates ISOFIX points. It's realistically a space best for kids who are tall enough to use an adult seatbelt. If you need to fit adults in the back regularly, it's best to consider other options, which include the Kluger, Peugeot 5008 and Santa Fe in addition to the Kia and Mazda models. Skoda quotes 270 liters of luggage space if the third row seats are in use, which is well above rivals including the Santa Fe and Sorento, and also more than that offered by the CX-9 and Kluger. There's also an underfloor section for storing the cargo blind. A claimed volume of 765 liters with those rearmost seats flattened also puts the Kodiaq at the pointy end for boot space in the segment. The pull-out LED torch has disappeared sadly, but practical extras include flip-out hooks, integrated bag hooks, release levers for the second row seatbacks, and a net pack comprising 1 horizontal and 2 vertical nets. The Kodiaq's driver's seat offers plentiful electric adjustment, as does the front passenger seat if you tick the luxury pack option. A manual cushion extender is also useful as the cushion isn't the longest. The optional leather seats of our test car manage to look both posh and sporty. Depending on the driver's height, the chunky side mirror can obscure some of the view when turning right, but otherwise outward vision is good. Skoda doesn't offer either a head-up display or speed limit notification function. The latter can be especially useful in a country where signs can be constantly changing and inconsistent. The Tech Pack's adaptive suspension earns its keep. With damping force adjusted via the Kodiaq's different driving modes, comfort gives the Skoda a relaxed feel on the road without feeling wallowy, despite the large, 20-inch wheels. Only the sharpest of bumps can intrude, but it's only ever temporary. Sport mode is worth selecting for winding country roads, helping to tighten the Kodiaq's body control through corners. This also adds a bit more weight to the steering, which can be welcome at higher speeds, where the lightness of the regular steering setting works best around town and on freeways. While some wind noise is detectable on freeways, the Pirelli Scorpion tires fitted to our Kodiaq were inconspicuous even across coarser surfaces. The Kodiaq's smaller than class average dimensions can be an advantage when trying to find parallel parking spaces, while the Skoda also avoids feeling bulky on the road. Their modest outputs in the context of a 1,750 kg SUV, but if the Kodiaq isn't the liveliest performer at low revs, it builds momentum nicely. The 7-speed dual-clutch auto helps by keeping the engine in its sweet spot and getting the Skoda off the line without the delay that can be a characteristic of these transmissions. The 2.0-liter has a pleasant sound too. For those seeking stronger performance, the Kodiaq RS comes with a more powerful turbo petrol engine producing 180 kilowatts and 370 Nm. At 6.6 seconds for the 0 to 100 km/h acceleration benchmark, the RS is nearly 2 seconds quicker than the Sportline. Curiously, the RS is more economical with rated consumption of 7.5 liters per 100 kilometers compared with 8.2 L 100 kilometers for the Sportline. Both engines require 95 RON premium unleaded as a minimum. The Skoda Kodiaq comes with a 5-year factory warranty. Owners have the option of paying upfront for multi-year service packs or paying as they go with monthly payments. A 5-year prepaid plan costs $1,800. A 7-year plan costs $2,700. Monthly plans are determined by a choice of annual mileage and level of coverage. Choose the 15,000 kilometers Australian average, and an essential plan costs $44.50 per month. The complete plan costs $59.50, but covers off-tire maintenance. There's also a value plan for those who simply want the most basic service. A large SUV is a natural fit for a practicality-focused brand like Skoda. A third row with child seat attachment points and more space would boost the Kodiaq's versatility credentials, but it still offers a lot of space in a vehicle size that some parents may find less intimidating than some rivals.